Hey guys, welcome back to our daily stock market insights. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about the trending stocks in the Philippine market. And for now, I will go ahead and discuss first what happened to the index. Let's see if it has experienced some breakdown in price. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I would have to say in today's performance, this definitely shows a breakdown in our price over here. So it broke the support, guys. So this is not a good sign. We might even see some more declines in the coming days for our major stocks in the country. And I see a possible test. Okay, it'll retest our 5,600 level. 5,675 level, because notice here we see a resistance in this area previously. Now if that gets broken, the next possible stop would be around right at this level. Okay, so the most of my outlook will be towards a decline. So these are the possible areas that we are looking at for a possible bounce. But we just have to be mindful as we go near these areas. Let us see how the RSI and how the volume are relating to the movement, and from there we can see if we are going to have bounce coming soon. In the meantime, just hang in there, hold on to your buying power, because most likely some of the major stocks in the country are about to face some more declines. Nevertheless, we still have to check out the individual stocks, because the index does not represent your individual stocks performance. So we have to open each one. Okay. Now let's take a look at. So these are our trending stocks right now. So if your stock is not included on my list as of yet, just go ahead and drop a comment so I can probably record another episode tonight. Okay, but I will be covering these stocks that we have here for our most trending stocks for today. Okay, first is Mart. For Mart, we had an interesting play in today's performance. Let me just launch our. Oh. Black background, black, there. And for our Bollinger Band, let us change the color to this one, yellow. And oops, we'll change this to let's make it lighter. There, so it's clear. Okay, in the meantime, the default settings that we have for our Bollinger Band is just the 20 moving day, 20-day moving average. Okay, oops, so we have to remove the shadow of our wick borders. There you go. Okay, so there you have it. So let's save this. Save. Okay, so let's go check out Mart. Alright, from Mart, so as you can see, we managed to recover, and looks like this is going to be some good news. In the meantime, I still would like to plot our support, just in case some people will be taking profit and will cause some more retracements. Ooh, okay, hold on. There, that's 2 peso level for our support area. In the meantime, I'd say there is a resistance nearby as well. So just take note of that. It has to first break that level before we can say the uptrend will continue to push the price higher. So we'll just use this for now. Probably for the conservative players, you can do range trading for now. At any time there's an opportunity very near your support, that's when you enter. And then if rejection happens right at the resistance area, that's when you take profit. So we're just in the middle right now with volume picking up as well. Your RSI is above 50 level, so I think that's also a good sign. More people are showing interest in this stock. As you can see here, volume is starting to pick up as well. Next is Dito. For Dito, I don't think we had a good performance for Dito. We just stayed flat, and I'd say there's a chance even for this stock to reach around 257 level. That's the support I see, considering what we have right over here. That's a support area. There was a consolidation during those dates in that level. So we managed to break out of that and retest it and then continue to push the price higher. So I think that's what's going to happen right now, provided 2.57 has to hold. Otherwise, next possible drop could be around 234. Yeah, that's the next possible drop. Reason being is we saw a resistance right at this level. Okay, and yeah, so if you want to play safe, wait for a green candlestick to come out in these areas before you start entering again or adding some more volume, because I know a lot of you guys who may be inquiring about Dito or you're interested in Dito. Majority of you guys have already entered and have a position. So it's just a matter of finding out which area you can average down or buy some more volume. In the meantime, 2.34 and 2.57 are our key areas of focus, possible areas of bounce there. Next is NIKL. For NIKL, nice move. I think we're about to trigger some more breakout plays here. This is the that's the resist support that we see right now, but overall it's triggering the upper Bollinger Band, so that means we might see some more bullish movements for this stock. Oops. Some more bullish movements for the stock in the coming days, and we have a potential of up to 4.40 plus, but I'm not saying we'll achieve that in the coming days. I think it's far from it's far fetched. it's not going to happen very quickly. So I feel that we might see something like this, similar to how I would normally plot it. We don't know how high. Could be up to here, could be up to 287, and then drop again, and then continue to push the price higher. If you want, you can even create an ascending trend line over there. That's your trend line. Okay, and just use that as your uptrend channel. So those are your key areas to monitor. In the meantime, so in case it pushes the price higher, just find your entry, and yeah, even better if it goes beyond the line that we've created here. That's definitely a breakout play there if it goes beyond that yellow line. Otherwise, it might revisit and create a support at the 2.18 level. Okay, let me remove this. See that? Currently, it's just right at the resistance level for our uptrend channel. So if it retraces, then most likely it'll drop to 2.18, and then that could be your opportunity to buy some more. Next is APX. APX. Okay, we are already at the, oh, I see something here. Okay, first of all, two things. Okay, so we're moving the price higher, right? And as we move higher, let's take a look at our RSI. Okay, your RSI is showing signs of decline, meaning some people find this price level already a little bit expensive, and this kind of candlestick, when this comes out at the resistance area, the body is starting to become smaller and smaller as we move higher, so that could mean a possible rejection at that level. So I feel that it could potentially drop again and retrace, and your nearest support will be your MA20 line. Not 100%, but very close to MA20. Reason for that is we saw this resistance level. As you can see, this is a resistance before this one as well, so most likely it will just bounce right at that area before it pushes the price higher again. Okay, in the meantime, there's still some wiggle room to push the price higher some more. There you have it. Okay, next is LC. LC. LC, wow, 2,112, but no foreign buying. What may have caused this? Quarterly report, no significant news. I just want to warn everybody that this could be just a short-term play here. So people might be taking profit tomorrow. In fact, in today's performance, some people already took profit. That is why we have a wick. You see that wick? That means people took profit. Let's see how did it end today. When did the decline happen? Last hour, right? So I just feel that we need to be very, very careful tomorrow, because there could be some more triggers pulling the price downwards by tomorrow. Okay, this one is probably because the market cap is too small. Then it's easier for traders or institutions to push the price very quickly. Okay, so if they decide to exit, then you will be trapped. It's difficult to exit when you're up there, especially when the stock is not very popular. It will take a long time to recover, right? So I just want to go back to my discussion last Saturday. I was trying to look for that date, so I just realized I was pointing at a 2017, but that actually happened, my experience per se. Okay, I had that experience back in 2018. This was the period. Okay, I was this was a mistake I did, right? So I entered here. So this was a ceiling play. See that maxed out 50%, and then I entered here, and then see what happened the next day. It pushed the price some more, but people took profit and eventually started declining. So I think I was trapped around the 0.40, no point, around this level. Yeah, 0.30 something. Okay, and then it took me how many months sitting on this stock because I was not able to exit earlier. So that was my key takeaway there. So I know, and even if in your case, right, if you're not able to cut your loss early, tendency is we'll just stay in that stock for a long time, and you may not lose that money because eventually the price will move higher. But the question is, how long are we going to sit there? As for my case, it took me a long time, 2 months and a half, right, to stay there. And then eventually, when it pushed the price higher, I was able to get out. Actually, I was able to just break even. Now, so that another thing, that's a different story after that, because the price moved higher and higher after that. But it's a different story, and it's a common opportunity for newbies, right? When we get trapped, we bear the length of time we hold on to a stock because we were not able to cut loss. But when it goes higher, sometimes we exit too early. So that's part of the game, I think. We all have to go through that. Okay, anyway, so going back to LC, just be extra careful. If you are already profitable, consider taking profit, because I just feel like it could push the price higher tomorrow, but by end of the day or within the day, in fact, people could be taking profit, and then we don't want to be left behind up there. And the next one is also a requested stock, FNI. FNI, we're very near a resistance area. Short-term resistance is at the area where it is at right now. So around 109, 110, 110. So let us see if it will continue to experience some breakout play here. Currently, it's your resistance there, but your RSI is still not at the overbought. So I just feel like if we have some more volume, which manifested in the past how many days, volume is increasing. So we might see some more bullish movements in the coming days. Your trigger tomorrow is if the price starts 110 or higher, then that could be a good sign that we will have another wave of uptrend, something like this, and then revisit and then continue to move higher, something like this. So just follow your MA20 line, wherever your MA20 line, since we're above the MA20 level, chances are your MA20 will be your bounce area. The next is Globe. Globe, okay. Be careful for Globe. It was a big plunge there, and this could mean profit taking. We might have some more profit taking to happen by tomorrow and in the coming days. Right now, you had your resistance right at this level, so let's see if it will create a support at that area. Otherwise, if price starts lower than 2010, we might see some more declines in the coming days, and we could probably see it happen and drop to 1935 next. Okay, that price level. Let's see how it looks like on a weekly chart. Okay, I think it will drop to this level there, because we saw this price area. We also had a resistance there, support formed here, so it might touch that. If it breaks your 2010 level, you might see some more downward movement there. TEL, let's take a look at TEL. Okay, showing bearish signals as well. Look at that. We are now lower than the MA20 line, as you can see. So be extra careful, because we might have some more breakdown in price, or shall we say profit taking, and then we might land around 1275 area. Okay, and last would be tech. Tech is also experiencing some more declines. But what's interesting is your foreign buying that happened today, and you were also at the oversold area. But we need to see a bullish divergence, right? While the price is moving downwards, we should see an RSI moving up. So we don't have that yet. So I feel that we will be able to get this at a more discounted price level, probably around 3.67. I just feel like it will revisit that area once again. And if that happens, that's a much better position to accumulate. Okay, so I feel like actually foreign buying is already in place. People are already, or big players are already starting to show interest in this stock. Okay, all right. So before I end my session, I just want to give my 2 cents around Ayala REIT. If you guys have not watched videos, I know there are a lot of informative videos from YouTube, and I just want to, my 2 cents here is this is another promising opportunity for us Filipinos to have a more diversified options in our investments, right? So for those people who don't have any idea yet, a REIT is a real estate investment. Forgot the T, trust. It's like your index as well, right? If the index houses stocks from the major players in the country, right? Your REIT is like is someone who controls all the properties of a certain company. For example, for Ayala Land has so many buildings, right? And they have tenants in every building. Every month they have revenue for these lease that they get, for the lease that they get. So what will happen there if you invest in Ayala REIT? The revenue that they get from these tenants, you will have a commission or a dividend for that. So for example, Ayala REIT gains 1 billion, for instance, in revenue for 1 month, just as an example, 1 billion, then you will have your share there. From what I know, they are going to release their dividends on a yearly basis at an average of 4 to 6%. So depending on how much your investment is, then you can use that as a passive income. Also, another opportunity for you to gain revenue from it is when the stock, because it's also treated like a stock, right? If it appreciates in value, for instance, it opens at 30 pesos, and then within the day, for instance, it reaches 40. Then, of course, you can gain something out of it if you sell it, right? Well, what if you stay there for a year? So your revenue from the dividend, at the same time, the capital gains that you have there after selling your position, then that's another revenue for you. Does that make sense? I hope I can create another detailed discussion around it. But I think, unlike the other stocks, right, for Mart, it was so easy for people to push the price and go ceiling on the first day, second day, even the third day. But with the market cap of Ayala REIT being, I think, around 15 billion, it's going to be harder to push the price higher. I think it'll just, it's like I would compare it to our index stocks, the blue chip stocks. So notice for blue chip companies, seldom will you see, I haven't even witnessed a ceiling play for any blue chip companies, because it's harder to really create that drastic or dramatic increase in the price in just a day. So I feel like it'll just make gradual movements on the start of the IPO or during the IPO. We'll see them, but again, the same outlook that I have when with IPOs. Normally, IPOs are very during an IPO, a stock will be very volatile, and we don't really have the actual or the more accurate market value of a stock on the first day. So it takes a few days for the stock to find its real valuation. So maybe it will push. So this is what I see. It might push the price higher, and then it will dip. People will take profit, and then when it dips, it will find a support, and that's when you see the true valuation of a stock. But overall, this is again, if you're talking about long term, this is a very good approach to investing, because imagine this: if you are going to own your rental property, it takes what, millions, right? Millions to construct even just an apartment. But here you don't have to worry about those operational stuff. Let Ayala Land take care of the logistics, operations requirements. All you have to do is just give your share as an investor, and then you sit back, relax, wait for the payout, because anyway, they're going to share. You'll have a share of their revenue. So that's it. I think another exciting day when that goes on IPO. We'll have a lot of action. You know, the downside is when there's an IPO, tendency is because the volume of the entire PSE is really, really small. People would transfer their positions, they exit their positions in some other stocks, and then they transfer to whatever is trending, and then tendency, the other stocks are all red. I've witnessed that so many times, that when there's a big hype on a stock, one stock for instance, they all go out and they are all red, only this stock is on a bullish move. So another thing to watch out for there. Okay, in the meantime, thank you guys for watching, and feel free to drop a comment if your stock was not included in our discussion tonight. I'll see if I can record another one. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and happy Monday. Bye bye for now.